Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to my Muslim brothers, and hi to my non-Muslim brothers. Just a small giving information about martial arts, about Wing Chun, or about martial arts. Anyway, one question was, well, my friends asked me, is that he's been practicing martial art for a very long time, many years, 10 years, 15 years, and some of the techniques don't work in real life situation. And he was, so he got despondent really practicing martial arts because he realised nothing's really working, Yes, what you must understand, and that every style, every martial art style, when they practice, one point they were missing is a fighting concept. Fighting with other people, other different styles or unorthodox hands, and that's what happens. People get stuck when they meet other things, other people, different styles, or maybe out on the street and someone attacks you and they don't come the way you want them to come, and your body gets a shock and have no understanding what to do and panic. Yes, we all have gone through martial arts, practicing martial art through the years. Really important, when you practice martial art with your classmate, you are practicing, you're not really sparring, okay? And another thing, what people must understand, when you practice your style, even myself, I teach Wing Chun to my guys. I don't teach Wing Chun as Wing Chun fighting each other. I do Wing Chun with my students so we can practice to understand what we are doing and see can we put it in a real life situation. But at the same time, I change the situation and tackle them all different ways. I don't tackle them the way of Wing Chun. Unfortunately, many people practice martial arts. If they practice with the same style, obviously they meet if I'm a Wing Chun person and I meet another Wing Chun person and my Wing Chun is better than his and I win, yes, it doesn't mean my martial art is really good, or it's showing that I dealt with him quite easy because my martial arts or my Wing Chun is better, of the same style. And many styles falls in that situation: Tai Chi, Pagua, boxing, Jiu-Jitsu, animal styles. Most of the time when you see people demonstrating on the YouTube, it's always fighting with the same style, demonstrating on each other. But when you demonstrate on each other, that's not really fighting really, that's just demonstrating. So that's when you get stuck in reality, and so it's really important to know the difference between practicing and real life situation. So unfortunately, people can glorify themselves if they win and they beat their own classmate up and they think they're really, really good, and when they come with someone else who don't do the same style they do, they have problems, pure problems, and the body goes into shock, they don't know what to do. So imagine a person come up to you and he's rushing like a mad person, swinging his arm all over the place. This is strange, you're not used to it, because obviously you're usually practicing your class in harmony with each other and doing drills and techniques and demonstration. And the person is punching you in such a way that you know it's coming and you know what to do. But when you fight someone unorthodox, you don't know what's happening, what he's going to do. He might rush you, try to bite you, try to elbow you, try to tackle your eyes, try to pull your clothes, try to grab your legs. This is all different, this is completely different. And sometimes the body goes in a shock because he doesn't know what to do. So I try to keep my martial arts the way I do it, the Wing Chun I've learned in the past, and the way I adapted to use my Wing Chun in any given situation. Okay, so that's really, really important. So sometimes, like I said before, if you get two people doing Tai Chi with each other and practicing pushing hands or combat Tai Chi or any sort of Tai Chi, you must understand you're fighting with each other, and the one who does it the best will win. Example, you get a boxer and he goes in the boxing ring and he fights. He's fighting a boxer, and the one who is better at boxing, more faster, more skillful, timing, can take more hits or can divert the punches and hit you back, counter hit, will win. And that's it, but it's the same style. If you fight in Jiu-Jitsu or you find people ground fighting and two people fight on the ground, and the same thing, the one who does the best, knows the most movement in ground fighting and locks out to tie you up or put you in a situation, will win. And that's it really. But when you go and fight someone else unorthodox, it's completely different. And that's when the body gets a shock. And that's why you don't find many people fighting other things outside the box or outside their style, because they might have trouble dealing with it. You know, you might a Wing Chun person might approach a boxer. Okay, regardless the boxer only loses his hands, you can't lose your feet, because obviously it wouldn't be fair on the boxer, because you so therefore you use your hands, your Wing Chun hands. But sometimes maybe you can't handle the boxer because the way he moves and the way he comes in. And then you might find someone who does jiu-jitsu, really, really good at jiu-jitsu. He might rush up to you really quickly and smother you, and you don't know what to do at all. You just put your body just freeze. You see, everyone fights differently, so that's the difference. So people do get a shock. So the most important thing I tell people is try to practice your martial arts to the best of your ability. Understand when you're practicing with your classmate, you are practicing, but you must also come at the box and tell your partner, your classmate, to attack you different ways. You know, run at you really fast, jump at you, kick you, smother you, everything. So therefore, you can get used to it, and then you can overcome certain things when a reality hits you in real life situation. And that's what I mean by outside the box. But this takes time. Okay, it takes a lot of courage and understanding, and to know your style very, very, very well. Okay, so this is very important when you're practicing. And that's why some people always tell me, oh, they might stop doing martial art because it don't work. Sometimes the technique works, but what it is, you put the technique in the wrong place. And that's what it is really. Example, if someone punches to your head and you block near your waist, you block the wrong place. You should block to your head. Yeah, so you have to put the right movement in the right place at the right time. This takes many years of practicing and perseverance and understanding and courage to go in and fight someone and have the confidence to go in there and fight. Okay, and you must always understand the way I teach Wing Chun, or the way I practice my martial arts, is we practice on the wooden floor. You know, there is no mats, nothing like that. And if you fall on the floor, it can hurt you. But if you go to a gym and they've got mats and things and cushion, your body gets used to it and your brain gets used to it, gets comfortable because it's on the mat. But when you go on the street and it's concrete, your body be conscious and say, guess what? This is concrete. I can't afford to go on the floor because I can grace my knees or my elbows or something on my face and my back. Imagine someone throw you, like a judo person, throw you on the floor on your back. That's done, finish. Okay, so if he gets hold of you and he can throw you on the floor, on concrete, that's it, you know. But if you do it in the gym and he throws you on the floor on the mat, it's for safety reason, and that's it really. So nobody really want to be slammed on the floor, because they know that the devastation of the slam on the floor, what it can do to your body is not very nice. So you see, so real life situation and also practicing is all different. Okay, so I hope you can understand what I'm talking about, and I hope you can benefit from it, especially my students, you know. But the most important thing, learn to practice martial art, learn to enjoy it, and you'll do it for a very long time. But if you don't understand what you're doing, example, you've got the dummy here, you can hit the back of me, you can hit dummy all day long, but you don't understand, you don't know how to use it, you don't know why the free arm is there, one's got one leg, why it's got one trunk. There's many points to the dummy, so it's not just hitting the dummy, it's understanding how to practice on the dummy and then put the dummy into a real life situation as a person. So in my experience, or the way I teach Wing Chun, we have two dummies, a live dummy and a dead dummy. The wooden dummy is a dead dummy, but what you want is a live dummy because it moves all over the place and it changes, and also it's got sensitivity. But a dead dummy hasn't got that, it's fixed, so you have to use your imagination a lot. But to lose your imagination a lot, you have to go through experience of fighting and understanding, and then it will benefit you. But if you just show you a form and you're just going through the form and you don't know what to do with the form, you will stop practicing it after a while because your body and mind don't know what the form is doing and what the form can do. So it's very important, any style what you practice is understand what you're doing, what the style can do and what the style cannot do. Okay, every style's got the advantages and disadvantages, it depends on the situation. Most important thing people might be scared of is the energy, the courage, the energy, the fear, or someone coming towards you, blasting at you. That's a different story again. Okay, so if I go in a boxing ring, I'll probably lose it because obviously I go and fight by their rules. I don't know no boxing. So you tell me if I'm normal, with no gloves, and I can use my elbows, my fingers, my knees, my head, push my body. That's a different story. I'm doing martial arts. I'm not doing a sport. Okay, so we must know the difference between a sport and martial arts. So it's very important. So I hope you can all benefit from this talk, what I'm discussing about, and you can open your mind when you're learning and see things how they are, and keep everything real when you're practicing. Practicing real life situation and demonstration. Even demonstration is a demonstration just to show you what you can do. It doesn't mean it can work in real life situation. And like I said before, but if Wing Chun only people fight Wing Chun people, you might get a shock when you fight someone else who don't do Wing Chun. Same goes for any other style. Okay, so it's very important that you know how to use your style in a given situation. Okay, so I hope you can benefit from this little small talk, and that's it really. So thanks again, Sybil Michael Lewison, or Brother Osama, or Daigor, and many names. But all the best, and thank you for listening. Hope to see you all soon, inshallah.